It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show. It's a Thursday morning. We're live, large and in charge, and so excited as we're about to embark on a brand new day and, of course, filled with energy in the studio. Brand new month, Women's Month in South Africa. And then also, we've got the Kiffness in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Founder Dave Scott chilling with us, a man with a very famous face in Russia. You would have seen on his Instagram feed his face app.
And you got him, and then he got all of us. So we even mentioned it on air, like during some.
Gotta be careful what you do with your daughter, man.
Don't listen to that.
It's tempting.
The great hack is upon us, man.
Were you starting a Mexican wave there? I don't know when you.
I'm just, I'm getting ready for the day. That's what I do.
Lightly, bro.
Just gotta lift your hands and welcome the day.
All the Cape Town's like,
Just be thankful.
but it's so good to have you guys here. We love you. We know this. For those who are uninitiated, it's very difficult to describe the lane that you guys sit in, but your electronic, I think, is a vibe, and you've got a vibe. There's something that's very individual about the Kiffness. How did you guys first come about? It feels like you're on a mission. Was it always just about the music, or do you feel like you have a reason to be making the kind of music and doing what you do?
If anyone follows me on social media, you know that I like to make memes, and I feel like lately I've been combining my music with my memes, so kind of like putting the two together, because they've kind of been separate entities in the past, and I feel like they're starting to merge. Those two worlds are coming together.
Yeah. What's on your mind right now? I mean, a lot of your music addresses controversial issues, topical issues. You go to the meat of the subject. What's currently floating around in the darkest corners of your mind?
Firing you,
the sounds of a hardy-da. We heard them this morning at 6. Actually, earlier. So
did that upset you? Did it inspire you?
It gives me a mixed feeling, It's like joy with, frustration, especially when I'm trying to sleep, like.
I know they got me when I was studying for matric finals. I remember I had a running battle.
You got that Pharrell Williams vibe. He recorded that video in Joburg.
And he hasn't been back to South Africa since.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. That was kind of like a meme, and then from that I made a song. Called the Hardy-Da song, like featuring Pharrell and his famous quote.
I've got a feeling this is getting made up as we go along now.
I don't know if we can trust a word you're saying.
I'm being for real. You're going to hear it later.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I can't wait now. No, I can't wait. There's, I'm guessing, a lot of fun had in the collaborative process, and you've collaborated with some pretty awesome artists, Moonchild, Trezor, Short Straw. Is that something you like to do? Is it something that comes to you? Do you attract those kind of things? Where do you stand on? Because you have quite a collaborative sound as well.
Yeah, so I mean, production, I'd say, is my main thing. I'm not the greatest singer in the world, let's just be honest. So that's when, the artists come in. But you're going to hear my lovely singing voice.
Cannot wait.
Just now.
So excited.
The Hardy-Da.
What was it like? I need to find out, what was it like working with Moonchild? Because I think like the two of you, the energy.
She's a little bit
crazy cool.
Yeah,
crazy cool.
She's awesome,
crazy cool.
So I knew from the moment that I worked with her that she was going to blow up. I just knew it because, like, obviously when we worked together, she wasn't like that well known, so I got her just at the right time.
Yeah.
But yeah, just her energy is amazing. Like, she writes with her left hand upside down. So I think that was when I knew, like, there's something very like Leonardo da Vinci about her, because that's what Leonardo did as well.
I'm trying to even just imagine that happening on a piece of paper right now.
I can just picture myself doing circles around a table now for like half an hour, man. Oh, man, that's awesome. So what's next for you guys? Now that we've got this emergence of kind of a visual idea of what you're trying to put out there in your memes, and that idea of what a meme is, to the music that you're creating, where are you going to take this?
Well, I guess the next logical step is to just perform it and try and, do it in a way that's most effective. So we've got like visuals with our music, which always helps. And it's very cool to see people at shows like recognizing the songs from like the online content and then, seeing it live.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, so we're really looking forward to our next show coming up, the Interschool Pole Jam.
That's going to be
sweet. That's big.
And it's just, I didn't know anything about it until people started telling me, like, this is the biggest festival, like schools rugby festival in maybe the world.
It's the most watched rugby game in the world when it comes to youth sports, so that kind of puts it in perspective.
And that's happening this weekend?
yeah, so we're playing Friday. It's happening on Saturday as well, and we're playing with Springbok Nude Girls, which is like amazing.
that's
I mean, I grew up listening to those guys. So
Legendary stuff, man. All right, listen,
man.
glad to have you on the show. Can't wait for the music, and I hope that you are looking forward to it as well. You can follow them at the Kiffness on the social media streets, and you'll be hearing their sound a little bit later on your
Seeing
Feel Good
this
Breakfast
sound.
show.
You'll
Yeah?
see it.
Feel it.